There is a very n number of types in specialized reporting like sports, educational, crime, cinema, n number. Because why we say n number means how many we have as subjects all over the various parts. Like that, here in the specialized reporting also there is a various number of at least 50 plus kind of specialized subjects we have to report as a news. Many magazines related to the particular subject only. Many magazines related to the particular sports. Many magazines related to the business, economics, politics, international, national, sport, like these many specialized parts. Those are varieties in the news coverage. Coming to the definitions, why the specialized reporting we call the specialized. Like other streams, human endeavor reporting has become highly diversified since the interest areas of the readers may vary significantly. That is true. Uh, we do have newspapers and periodicals that focuses on specific areas like agriculture, banking, business, films, finance, information technology, management, commerce, science, sports, etc. These many specializations we have. The same specialized reporting, specialized magazines, specialized newspapers emerged in the journalism. But even normal reader may be keen to get the latest news in these areas. Particularly if he is interested in the sports, he will go to the sports website and read the news related to the sports. If he has interested, a particular reader is interested in cinema, he will visit the cinema website, news website. Because earlier we have only some traditional medias like the newspaper that will be published in the today's evening. The events cover all the day, what happens all the day, and that will be published in the nights, and it will be circulated early morning of the next day. But the technology now it is emerged, new convergences happen. So websites are also maintaining every newspaper. So they are giving the updated news in their website. There is again in this website also specialized columns is there, like related to the sports, related to the politics, related to the international, related to the national, related to the cinema. All the updates are now updating in the websites. So that is why we have to know various forms, various types, various interested by the specialized readers. So as per the reader's interest, we have to give the information. Newspapers have a special pages for specialized news like health, children, women, films, by to cater to the needs of the readers. The same applies to the electronic media also. There is a radio. The radio is some limited because they focuses on the entertainment and some particular about the news. Very much on entertainment only. Coming to the television, there is a two categories. Again, television entertainment channels who focus on the particular entertainment only, and there is a 24 hours news channels in various languages, various regions. So now the emerge of digital media, many aspirants who started their own YouTube news channels, they are giving they are giving the updated news, they are giving the discussions, they are giving the panel discussions, various programs. in their digital news platforms. Not long ago, newspapers could get away with focusing more on the 5 Ws and 1 H. Here 5 Ws means who, what, where, when, why, and how. These aspects of a news. Today, more and more readers are showing more interest in the why and how and various angles of a news, because the readers want the news provided to them to be interpreted and explained of their interested area, often from different viewpoints in the form of analysis. For example, if a reader is interested in the news, he will go to the sports page related to the sports. He directly go to the sports page, and why the sports page or sports magazines? Why he chooses? Because there is a specialized analyzation. Analyzed related articles will be published in that particular related theme of a paper. That is why, that is, everything is related to the reader's perspective. The reader which is interested, we have to view. Journalism in the third year semester 6, we have this specialized reporting. I am Dr. Sunil Kumar Potana, assistant professor in journalism. Coming to the unit number 1, the elements of specialized reporting. The title of the unit number 1 is elements of specialized reporting. Here we will discuss about the various definitions, objectives, characteristics of specialized reporting, writing for means genesis writing, why the specialized reporting is emerged, why the specialized reporting is the growth, and various types of specialized reporting, the purpose of specialized reporting, impact of specialized reporting, differences between general reporting and specialized reporting. All these items, these sub-subjects we will discuss in this lesson. Coming to the definitions, there is some specialized terms given. See, we have a specialized reporting, beat reporting. Generally, we call it as a beat reporting. The word beat reporting is very well known. Before the word specialized reporting, the nomenclature is used. Why beat? Beat means we know police constables. There is a beat constable, means he is looking only particular area. Like that, here in the journalism also, reporter who looked in only particular area, particular subject, particular field. That is why we call it as a beat reporting. This is a genre of journalism that can be described as the craft of in-depth reporting on a particular issue, particular area, particular institution, particular subject, particular sector, particular organization over time. So his duty, means the reporter's duty is to collect the information from particular given subject to him only. So he, for example, a sports person, he is always looked to he will collect the information from the various sources of sports related sports. If a live match, he will visit, he will go and attend the event and collect the information. If there is a no live match, he will collect the information from the sports persons. He will collect the information from the various sports authorities, sports institutions. So his duty is only focused on the sports. Who is the beat reporter of the sports? Beat reporters build up a base of knowledge on and gain familiarity with the topic, allowing them to provide insight and commentary in addition to reporting straight facts. Generally, beat reporters will also build up a rapport with sources that they visit again and again. That allows for trust, for purpose to build between the journalist and his source of information. So who gives the information to him for writing news articles, sports news articles in there, where he is working with maybe electronic media or television media, whatever it is. Dear students, if you have any doubts, you may raise your hand and you may ask whether if you have any doubt, you may raise your hand, ask me, I will get you back. Otherwise, you may give your doubts in the chat box. I will back with you with the clarifications. Yeah, coming to the already we have discussed beat reporting and all this. The term comes why the beat report word emerged. Why the word? The term comes from the noun beat in the sense of an assigned regular route or habitual path as per a policeman. By analogy, the beat of a reporter is the topic they have been assigned for reporting. Similarly, a beat reporter will follow the same routes or paths in collecting new information on a specified topic. Here, why we learned the definition, various definitions, and coming to the qualifications. A beat reporter is required some qualifications. Or a specialized reporter. Specialized reporters at times describedly have some qualifications and qualifications like academic qualifications. If you are interested in science, you may a backgrounder of science. It is better you will understand the various kinds of information from the various sources easily instead of arts background, humanity background, because we have to learn again and you have to understand what the words or jargons they are used in their interview by this, for example, by the scientist. So that is why they go with the specialized reporters who maybe academic qualifications, specialized qualifications for those beats and related to the professional qualifications and experience. For example, a sports person, he can also join as a reporter because he has some knowledge on sports. We know the various words, various jargon words, various sports institutions, various personalities. So that is why they can collect the information easily instead of a general reporter. And personal qualities also, if he has interest in sports, he can choose the sports beat. How to identify specialized reporting? Reporters, reporters is a type of journalist who researches, who writes, and who reports on information in order to present in sources, conduct interviews, engage in research, and make reports. All these are normal qualifications for the reporter. Here, the similar way, so what we have to do, the reporter's main occupation is to collect the information. To collect the information. And we have to write it and we have to present it. In case of electronic media is you need to present it. For example, voiceover. Once a program, a cricket or any sports live is happening somewhere in stadium, he need to come and collect the information, and he has to give some voiceovers. He has to give the live reporting from there. So that is why we have to learn. You have to learn. Uh, you have to learn the specialized words, specialized even jargon, specialized the definitions of various words, and he has to be normalize it because a critical word cannot understand the normal people. Maybe he is a reader or a viewer or a listener. So that is why we have to give as per the our target people, our target audience, right? There is a various types of specializations. Uh, there is some objectives and characteristics of a specialized reporting. The objectives to inform any journalist, they do inform the information which he has collected, which she has collected. The first objective is to inform. An individual may speak or write to inform. Writing to inform requires more skills than might think, because speaking conversation with others is very simple. Maybe we can loosely talk, this happens, but whether a print form, that will be long life. So that is why we have to give with sense, we have to give clear text, maybe a clear word, clear sentence instead of other complex sentences. So whenever the writing comes, we have to remember that three important words. That should be a clear, that should be a short sentence, that should be a instead of a complex. So we have to use a simple words that understand the all kinds of reporters. To inform, it involves the importing of information, and in some cases, the disclosure or incriminating information. Reporters disseminate the information by using straightforward reporting. A news story designed inform may consist essentially of facts, figures, dates, and quotes. We have to remember here the word, we have a 5W and H. The same applies to here also in a specialized reporting also. Because without 5WH, that should not be a news article. There is a special articles like soft news, features, articles, opinions. Those are the specialized. There is not required to give 5WH in a first leading para. So that will be continue as general reporting. Another objective is to explain. It is not unusual to go a step further in explaining the contents of your writing. To do this, it is to make your writing plain and comprehensible. Explanation may involve giving background of the news story and revealing its implications. Explanation, why we need to give more explanation in a particular specialized reporting, because in the specialized reporting they are focusing in one area only, so there is a much space available compared with the general reporting in daily newspapers. There is a one page for cinema. Sometimes now after COVID they are giving only half page for the cinema. But the readers who are very much interested, who are very much interested in cinemas, they buy cinema related magazine. So there is the entire pages, maybe that is 60 pages or 70 pages, 80 pages, whatever it is. That is a focus on the only cinema. So there is a scope for writing the as much as explained, very elaborated text should be given in the particular subject related magazine. Maybe it is a cinema, maybe it is a sports, maybe it is a health, maybe it is related to the science and technology. Coming to the another objective, that is to analyze. We have a space, much space compared with the daily newspaper, specialized reporting magazines. So they can analyze an event in a news write-up that demands that the different parts are separated in order to determine the nature of what constitutes the whole. This is done to enable the readers know the basic components in the event being reported. Another objective is to expose. This is an important objective. It attempts to unmask or make unknown an event, stressing its relevance and the likely implications. Here is a focusing on one subject, one area. That is where we have more space. As a reporter, we have to give more information to that particular section. particular newspaper which is related to the only single subject. Another objective is to interpret. For example, writing. A reader may need to be helped in understanding the contents of a news story. It is therefore mandatory on the reporters to assist the readers or listeners or viewers in clarifying the meanings of words. That is why we say jargon words. Sometimes we say some health related or medical related words. Those are jargon words. For example, we say orthopedician. A general reader who don't know what is ortho, they know in a general word that is related to the bones. But a specialized doctor who is an orthopedician, like that, obstetric and gynecology, that is related to the women, lactic women, and pregnant women. Those words are very common words a reader knows. But the jargon words, many of the readers don't know. But we have, as a reporter, we have to give the simple words. Sometimes we mention the jargon words also, but we have to give explanation, interpretation of those words also. That gives the more reader to understand the entire sentence easily. Professional jargon words and even professional jargon words which may be in the sports, which may be in the health, which may be in the business also. Because in the business we have like assessment year, financial year. So these words which a normal reader could not know. As a specialized reporter of a business person, I have to give the explanation, the interpretation of those words, because then only the meaning reader could understand. Another objective is to convert a news story, maybe change it from its original format, then use function or purpose to another. Here, one instance, a propaganda piece may take the place of a clear, straightforward report. So these are some important objectives while we have to write for a specialized magazine, specialized pages, specialized subject as a journalist, as a reporter. There is some characteristics also for specialized reporting. Some of the specialized, some qualifications, some qualities is required for the reporters. What kind of a qualifications? He or she keen interest in the area of specialization. Instead of, for example, we know once we have joined in a newspaper or any electronic media or print media or any digital media, they allot us one specialized area. Sometimes many reporters who are works for general purpose, means they collect all information. Some reporters who allotted some beats. So once allotted the beat, the reporter should get the awareness, knowledge on some particular subject. So you have to do some research. You have to do some home assignment to be excellent in that area. Once, as a journalist, if you have joined in one organization, they give a particular beat, then you have to be keen interest in the area of specialization, subject knowledge about the area of specialization, you have to collect the basic facts and statistics related to the area of specialization. Nose for news in the specialization means we have to search for the various sources. We have to uh, smell it whether that is related to the particular specialization. Here, for example, a general meeting is happened by the conducted organized by a political party, but there is also, if we search, there is also some specialization related to the business will become, because while the leader who speaks, who related to, who gives some statements about the business, so specialized reporter here, he involves and collects those statements, and he writes a special news, a special business news, and that will be published in the business page. That may be not maybe for example, that is a general reporting. That is a general meeting for all kind of a public. But here a businessman, business related reporter who collects the information which spoken by the leader that is related to the business, he can write a big news article related to the business. So we have to be as collect the statements also from the general news also. Another quality is curiosity, alterness, and impartiality. These are some special qualities required for the specialized reporting. And it should be a language expertise. It should be handling the media equipment. It should be faithfulness and neutrality. All these are some general perspectives, general qualities for all reporters. The same applies to the specialized reporter also. Knowledge of structure and presentation, uh, building of sources in the areas of specialization. You have to collect the, you have to build up the various sources, because that is, then only he will write more news related to the particular area. Other than he could not be right, he could not contribute how much he have to be contribute to that newspaper, that particular page, that particular magazine, that particular area. Once I will recap the qualities of a specialized reporter. Specialized reporter should be interest in the area of specialization, subject knowledge. He have to collect the basic facts and statistics related to the area specialization, curiosity, and some impartiality is also one kind of a special quality to be followed by the reporter. Language expertise, because jargon words, in case of a jargon words comes in the area, you have to be give as a simple words. You have to give explanation. You have to describe related to the jargon word. Faithfulness, knowledge of structure and presentation, building the sources of a specialized area allocated to him. Here, so far, we have learned various objectives, qualities of a specialized reporter. Now coming to the writing. Writing part. Writing is common for the every reporter. Maybe he is a general reporter or he is a specialized reporter. While writing, we have to remember three simple words. Means our writing should be a simple. Our writing should be a short. Our writing should be a clear. Because our news, our article, our write-up should be reach all kind of a audience. Maybe literate, maybe means here literate. Again, I said literate. Literate means you think that there is a no one read the newspaper by the literate, but here it is a literate means not for the only the newspaper, for electronic media or for radio. A literate can listen it.